Live every other
Wednesday, my dude.
This is Chillcast.
Certified hood classic.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chillcast. I'm your gracious host, Zach Minyard, back. We're still here, everybody. We're still kicking. You thought they could kick us off YouTube. We had no problems with that last video somehow, and we're still here.
It's actually a really good run.
Are you guys upset that we're still around?
Okay.
Were you hoping we'd get canceled?
Are you asking us or the audience?
I'm asking both of you. Mostly you guys, because you guys can actually answer me back.
You guys.
You guys. You and Sly, Dub.
Okay, there you go. Thank you for introducing us. I am D-Dub in a Reveal Life. That is Sly Cooper. And
Sly Cooper, you might recognize him. He had a game or two.
Yeah, he don't make games anymore, but you know, fucking
I'm retired.
give or take. I don't think he's retired. I don't know what's going on with fucking Sly.
Well, will they ever actually bring back Sly Cooper?
They probably won't. No.
That's the question.
Sucker Punch. They got other shit to do.
Did I want Chillcast to fail?
Yes.
I
answered for you.
No, I just like talking to you, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, we can only talk to each other if we record it live in front of
What a life, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe one day we'll make money off it. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, wait, it just comes down to like both me and you are ultra busy, and this is time when we like find time to just chop it up, fucking update each other.
Well, you know what? I got my COVID vaccine fully done, baby. So maybe
I don't think you want to start that in the first minute of the podcast.
I'm just saying that as an aside that we got to get together finally, Dub. We got to get together and kiss.
Well, that means that I have to get the vaccine too. I obviously don't got it.
Get that shit in. It's good for you.
I'm gonna get the one that's just one dose.
No, they recalled it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like?
Are you about to spray like the false information?
No, this is true. The Johnson & Johnson, it's the one dose one. It got recalled about a week and a half ago because
of blood clots, right?
Yeah, 6 women got blood clots out of 7 million people. Only 6 people got blood clots, so they recalled it.
So like, is that an epic fail or epic win?
No,
like,
it's just it was a concern. They're just tweaking it.
Tweaking, like, man, what are you gonna put? Like more crack in it?
Yeah, they're gonna put a little bit more crack, or maybe they might take a little out. I don't know exactly. I'm not a doctor.
That's the question, bro. That's
how
the
much
question.
crack is in? That's the question I want. How much crack is in the vaccine?
How much crack is in J&J?
Fucking Zach, you're fully vaccinated, bro. You can like attend concerts.
Yeah, I can have unprotected sex now.
I don't think
that's what that was for, right?
I don't think that was withholding you from. Wait, is that why you haven't been having sex?
Sure.
Oh,
That's why.
I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't want any.
You didn't want any?
I didn't want any, dude. It wasn't for me.
You didn't want any sex?
It wasn't an option.
It wasn't an option. I'm voluntarily celibate.
Oh, gotcha. What about you, Sly? Are you having sex?
He's involuntarily celibate. He doesn't have sex because he can't.
Ask him.
Sly, do you have sex?
Sure.
Whoa, dude, calm down.
Whoa,
man, we got a pussy destroyer over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, what about you, Dub?
Dub doesn't have a penis. He's like a Ken doll.
So like, I have So it's either I have a lot of it or I'm super busy and I try my best not to have any.
I'm so busy. I just don't have time for sex.
So like, whenever I'm like on like a review life week when like I had to edit for like pretty much like the entire week, I tell my girlfriend like, oh no, I can't meet because like I know like whenever I see you, I want my penis inside of you.
Dub, shut the fuck up, man. You're just like, babe. I'm sorry I can't have sex with you, babe. I gotta make Chillcast. I know.
Yes.
I know you want to have sex with me all the time because I'm so fucking cool. But I have a YouTube channel to manage. And then I'll have sex with you, babe.
No, you don't understand. It's a job now, Zach. So like, it's an obligation. I can't just fucking keep plowing when I got like a video to make about Fat Albert.
Babe, I got it. Babe, stop trying to have sex with me.
He's saying that he has sex like every day of the week, and he's like, okay, babe, this 1 hour I have to do something.
No, it's not even 1 hour. It's like a whole week of
Dita's walking out of the grotto, and he's like, I'm sorry, ladies, I gotta make the new Review Your Life video. You wonder
You
why I
making
only
this?
put
You
out-
making it sound okay?
You wonder
So
why I
you
only
making
made
it sound
6
way
videos
worse.
last year? Because I was fucking.
That's exactly what was happening.
Oh my god, D-Dub. That's not what was happening, D-Dub.
I don't know what to tell you. Then
You tell me the truth.
the
And
truth
nothing but the
is,
truth.
I am swimming
Uh-huh.
in
In
semen
calm. Yeah. Yeah.
because I fuck dudes.
Yeah, we know.
Wait, don't take this as an excerpt from the fucking podcast. We're not.
Yeah, can we get a clip of that? Can we clip that?
Can we can we clip that on fucking YouTube? No.
Can we clip that?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
I'm genuinely asking.
Until YouTube makes a clip feature, we will not be able to do that. How's Twitch doing anyway?
Twitch?
Like,
I mean, it's Twitch. People have problems.
is it
with
still
all
ran
the
by
time.
like fucking incels? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's still ran by incels.
Yeah.
I don't
the
think
same,
they've had.
the same people.
They haven't had anything crazy lately that I can.
Actually,
Yeah.
like if you go to Twitch, like just like blindly, and you see like the female streamers are on there, like they're literally like sexing it up over there. Like they're fucking like they're trying to get them bits.
Oh, you know what the big thing is though is that a bunch of like female streamers that show a lot of titty are actually dating Twitch staff. That's how they get away with it.
So like, do they do that on purpose? Do they actively find a Twitch staff and like?
Yeah. Well, when you're big
Oh.
on Twitch, you have like someone that's supposed to be like your inside person that like relays Twitch information to you, and you can ask
Oh,
for
that's
like
kinda sexy.
assistance. Well, but some are good and some are bad, and they give favoritism to bigger channels, and so the ladies get real in with their Twitch person, and they start dating them, and so they have them under their thumb. That was a big problem for a long time.
I think
it
it's
probably still is.
I think it's still a problem, man.
Yeah, it probably still is a problem.
Do you think it's a bigger problem than Jake Paul finessing the internet?
There we go. That was an epic fucking segue.
Segue.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
So Sly, what do you know about the Jake Paul fight that just happened this Sunday?
What's his name? Ben Askren.
Oh wait, no, it was Saturday. Yeah, Ben Askren.
Yeah, Ben Affleck.
Got his shit fucking rocked. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so did he get rocked or did he fall down? And like,
Bruh,
Well,
I don't know because I can't
well,
find
I
any
did-
footage.
I did hear that people were like saying that it was like rigged.
I heard
And
Rick
what's
going
your-
around a lot.
what's your take on it, Sly?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Fair enough. You didn't pay for the fight. You didn't fucking look at it. Let me
Did
tell
you
you my
s-
experience.
Did you
with the
see
fight.
it, D-Dub?
I saw the entire event. I didn't pay for it.
Can you send it to me?
I can.
Hell
It just
yeah.
feels like a scam to just like watch something that it only happened for like not even 5 minutes.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be like that.
All fights are not predetermined, Sly. So like
I know, but
whenever
I'm just-
consumers like fucking go all in
Mhm.
for fights like this, they're expecting like to get their money's worth. And if they get the exact opposite, I mean, like you paid for like something, like there's going to
Right.
be a knockout or
See,
probably.
that's why you go to the bar and just watch it on their TV.
Yes, you probably pay an extra fee because you're fucking streaming a fight, but at least you're with the boys.
Get a beer, hang out.
Yeah.
So-
So tell us about your experience, Dev.
My experience with the fight, I just got through with a my hero one's justice fucking tournament at my local game store, and I dressed up as Doom.
Oh, we got pics of that.
I dressed up as Doom there. Feel free to put it on screen if you want.
It's on screen right now. This is a really nice costume, by the way. Where'd you get the mask?
Thank you. A man of 1,000 thoughts gave it to me for my birthday.
Aw. And the hoodie?
And the hoodie, I went to fucking Aeropostale, I believe, to find it. Like I had to literally scout for the hoodie because like nobody was selling green hoodies. So like I was like really fucking anxious. I was like, fuck, I need this now. I went to like 7 different stores.
Who are these dudes with you? You're taking photos with?
Those are my homies. Those are my bilingual buddies.
You know these people?
Yeah, man, those are my Mexican clan. One of them is named Ernesto. One of them is named Chris. They don't watch this podcast, so like I can probably expose them to like the fullest extent. So like I'll probably be
Nice.
fine. So the tournament was 40 deep. 40 people was attending the tournament. I came in top 12. I didn't win because like obviously My Hero Academia fans are more powerful than I. I don't even watch the series. I'm not past season 1.
Who do you play?
Shoot style Midoriya.
Nice.
And in that game, Zach, for at least for all of those who don't know how the game is played,
I don't know how it's played.
If you played any anime fighting game, it's exactly like that.
So
So,
I know exactly how it's played now.
so fucking all anime fighting games are awful,
Mhm.
and there are characters who are overpowered. However, there is some like real good balancing within the game to where like your assists help you out of combos that are lasting for fucking too long, and you like also have access to making that combo like go to like fucking 60 hits, but you like waste bar, which you can also use for a super. So if you think about it, like there's some like significance to like how the game could be like labeled as good, but it's still an anime fighting game. Therefore, it's gonna be looked at in a negative light.
Weren't we
So-
talking about Jake Paul?
No, fucking. Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay,
Anyway,
Okay.
so I fucking didn't win the tournament. So like post tournament, me and my boys, like who you see in the picture, went to
Mhm.
my house and we went to stream the tournament. So
Stream the fight.
the fucking fight, and
Yeah,
we
you were streaming.
happened.
Jake Paul was at the tournament at the My Hero Academia.
Yeah, bro, that would have been some shit. So we happened to catch the fucking event,
Mhm.
first fight, and so far we were thinking, okay, so this is pretty ass, and we're just gonna be looking forward to like seeing a fucking internet celebrity probably get knocked out, probably not get knocked out.
Right.
The event is hosted by Snoop Dogg, so like how bad could it be? This event is fucking awful, and I'm gonna break down all the reasons why.
Do you remember what it was called? The event?
The event was called Triller's Fight Club, and basically they're trying to like bring boxing back, and they're trying to make it like super popular again. Hence, why like all these celebrities are here.
Yeah.
Um,
Celebrities.
so
I did quotation marks. You can't see them.
oh no, they're celebrities. Like fucking let me break down what's happening.
Okay.
Snoop Dogg is hosting. Therefore, Snoop Dogg has like his homies there. We have E40 there. We have
Okay.
Too Short there.
Oh.
We have Ice Cube there,
Oh.
and they all fucking do separate concerts there.
Okay.
Now,
I thought they were
whenever you
fighting.
have a big posse like that and concerts for a fucking fight that involves Jake Paul,
Right.
you start to scratch your head. You're like, okay, what's going on here? Like, why is there so much fight for this fucking internet celebrity, right? It gets deeper. Doja Cat is there performing. Justin Bieber's there performing.
Mm-hmm.
Sweetie is there performing. Poe is getting beat up by Quavo. So
Hell yeah.
everything is like fucking going up a scale of like, why is everybody here and what's going on
Yeah,
here?
it's like
And
it's like a music concert and a boxing thing.
yes, there was only 4 fights and the concerts lasted for 2 hours.
What the fuck? That doesn't make any
And
sense.
and I can tell you right now on how excruciating that is because I watched a 4-hour event and I only got 2 minutes of boxing. So
Yeah, that's shit. You it's like you go for the concert at that point because it's 2 hours of concert.
that was exactly what it was. But people were getting what they paid for. I'm assuming. I don't know. It was $50 to stream the event, right?
What the fuck?
So $50 to stream the event. I fucking caught it on piracy. So
nice.
On top of the iceberg, everybody is fried and everybody is drunk as well. So everybody's crossfaded at this event. Therefore,
Okay.
commentary is fucking awful. If you watch any of the boxing matches during it, Oscar De La Hoya is high as shit, and he's commentating on a match that he doesn't know who the fucking fighters are in there. He's just saying like dumb shit like out loud, and he's like, "Yeah, man, put me back in the ring. Fucking, I'll rough him up."
Is it fair to say that the fighting aspect was thought of after the concert aspect?
Yes.
Is it fair to say this started as a concert and then
The whole event was built around fucking Jake Paul and Ben Askren.
Yes.
And everything else, like before that, like fucking basically is the lead up. So basically, they were like, okay, we could get excellent boxers to lead up to this match, or we could just get a whole bunch of concerts. And that's exactly what they thought of.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine me, fucking a poor old dub, watching these fucking concerts of people lip syncing their fucking music. By the way, I'm watching.
Oh yeah, they're not
live,
actually singing. Yeah,
watching these live concerts of people who I don't understand the connection to Jake Paul in, and I'll go. All this builds up to the Jake Paul match. 4 hours in, for Jake Paul to knock Ben Askren out. And not only did that happen in a short amount of time, but
right.
my stream stopped as soon as the match started. So I had to to fucking go on Twitter to figure out that Jake Paul won the match 2 minutes after after my stream stopped. And I cannot tell you how much time I feel was taken away from me.
So it was a TKO.
That was what it was labeled. Like he sure didn't get up and like fucking continue the match. Like the match was just won after like he fell down.
So he fell and he gave up.
Jake Paul threw a sloppy right hook.
Uh-huh.
Ben Askren fucking like flailed his arms in the air and fell to the ground, and everybody cheered, and fucking the match was over.
That's not how he can get up. There's a count. He gets up.
Well, apparently, Triller's Fight Club doesn't want to do that.
Yeah,
they rather like just like give Jake Paul the fucking victory.
Shit.
And that's exactly what they did. And
what the fuck? That sounds odd. See, I haven't seen it because it was a what's it called? Pay-per-view event. It's hard to get footage of it.
It's as bad as it sounds. It's as bad as it sounds. Yeah, basically, everything that I just explained was the entire event. Jake Paul celebrated with Snoop Dogg as the fucking credits roll, and fucking fade to black.
Was that the end of the event with his fight?
Yeah,
with his shitty fucking
he was the main event.
round 1 TKO.
He was the main event.
That's so funny. What the fuck? So people are saying this is staged. What do you think about that?
What is your take on it?
The way again, I haven't seen it. The way you're describing it, the way everyone's describing it, and the record Jake Paul holds, he's been in, how many fights has he been in? 2 now? Was this his second or his third?
This is a third fight.
This is his third fight. I mean, famously, he did the KSI fight, and that was decision, and then they had a rematch, and that was also decision, and I think he was 1-0. I think he won the first one. Or he won the second one. I don't remember, but it's 1-0.
The second one was the one with that basketball player, and that's what gave Jake Paul the fucking lead way to get famous, because he knocked out somebody who was talking shit.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah. All he's been fighting so far are people who don't box. I don't know who this other guy is.
Ben Askren is a UFC fighter.
Okay.
So
he's not he knows how to fight, but this is boxing. It's not something he's super familiar with. If it was a UFC fight, it would have been a lot different.
He was 15-3 in the UFC, and he was undefeated for fucking 8 matches. And
see, that sounds fishy to me.
He used to get his ass beat. He used to get his ass beat and fucking come back in the match hands down. And here goes Jake Paul knocking him out in 1 round.
No, I did see a lot of footage of Ben Askren. People were like, "Look at this man get the absolute shit kicked out of him, and he gets up in UFC, getting knee to the fucking temple and the forehead, and he gets back up and he goes ham."
Yeah.
It sounds weird that first of all he just fell, and I'm pretty sure I know the rules of boxing that you get a 10 count to get back up. I played Punch Out, but
I was Zach. I posted a link. Feel free to scroll through that.
Oh, is this the fight?
Yeah, that's the fight.
Oh, 404, error not found. Cool.
What the fuck?
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Oh damn! I just gave you a virus, bro.
Yeah, you gave my computer the clap, bro. My computer hasn't been vaccinated yet.
Bro, quit saying that.
Okay.
What are you doing, bro?
I had to see the fight, but that sounds fishy as fuck. That this kid, this YouTube dumbass motherfucker with no fighting experience. He's buff, he's in shape, cool, but he has no fighting experience. This man from the UFC takes a dive on the first round. You couldn't even if it was staged, why give it the first round?
Fair.
I think he's just a shitty actor, Jake Paul. I mean, I've seen his YouTube channel. He's acting for children. I guess he thinks everyone's that gullible.
It's unfortunate. I'm not surprised at all if it is staged. More than likely, it fucking is. Fucking Snoop Dogg said at the beginning of the fight that he had $2 million on Jake Paul to win the fight. So at that point, I was like, all right,
It's
fucking,
staged.
what the
It's
fuck?
staged.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
How is Snoop Dogg betting at his own event? Isn't that illegal?
Oh, there was also a slapping tournament there for
that
filler.
sounds sick.
For filler. Ric Flair was hosting it.
That's
and,
awesome.
That segment was also really bad.
Oh, that sucks.
But so like, think about it like that. Fucking concerts for 3 hours, fighting for not even 20 minutes, and then we have fucking the main event, which is like below 1 minute. I say that's $50 well spent for whoever bought it, and
For whoever bought it. Not me.
I wish to not indulge in such things.
All I have to say is if this happens at the Mayweather fight, we know some shit's up.
So there's no way that Mayweather is gonna let a fucking internet celebrity fucking knock him out.
This man is 50-0. Like, professional fighters cannot beat this man. You think fucking Jake Paul's gonna do it?
It's actually
Jake Paul
Logan
has a
Paul.
death sentence on his head. His days are numbered.
It's his brother.
Oh, what?
It's not him.
It's not. It's
Logan-
his brother. I don't care who the
Logan
fuck's
Paul.
fighting Floyd Mayweather. They're gonna die.
Okay. Floyd Mayweather doesn't go for knockout wins anymore, Zach. He goes for decision wins.
Yeah, he's still gonna win.
He's not gonna like fuck them up. Like they're just gonna like lose.
Here's the thing, Dub. I know he's not going to fuck people up, but he fights professional fighters. He doesn't fight YouTube people. He fights people who can take a punch, who know what they're doing.
Okay.
Like, how long
fair.
have the Paul brothers been training? Like 2 years tops. Being generous.
Yeah.
Like-
They trained for 3 years, and now they're at this point to where they're trying to revive boxing into a light to where it's like super popular. It had over 1 million pay-per-view buys, which means that is a 60 million fucking payout.
No, they
And
make money off this shit, like hardcore.
So like fucking like people wanted to see this bullshit, and I think it's working.
I think it's working. Can you imagine all like the 12-year-old Jake Paulers buying $50 pay-per-views?
I'm not surprised at all.
That would be like their parents
These
get
are
the
the same
fucking
people
cable
who's-
bill.
These are the same people who steal their fucking parents' credit card for Fortnite. Like I'm not too fucking
Who
surprised.
wants it?
Who wants it?
Your parents' credit card for Fortnite. Who wants it?
But Sly, yeah. After that whole elaborate story, what is your take on the Jake Paul fucking fight?
It just, well, from what you said, it just was a crock pot of shit, to be
It was
honest.
a crock pot of shit. Put that on the disc when they sell it.
Fucking you
It
weren't
was like
there,
a big,
man.
It was like a big potluck of shit where everyone just kind of walked in and was like, "Oh, look at this shit." There's more shit. Even more
Was that more shit? Nice.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, I'll have that.
I'll have that. Thank you.
You know what else I'll have? I'll have a fucking $1 million because I'm a Dogecoin millionaire.
Ooh, okay. So, please explain how when this was first announced, you didn't think it was a meme, and therefore you wasn't trying to indulge. Please break it down on like how you weren't like along the minority of people who are like, "What the fuck is Dogecoin?"
So there's this thing called cryptocurrency that you fucking nerds haven't heard about, but I have because I'm cool. And basically, what it is, it's magic.
Oh, okay.
And there's no science behind it whatsoever. No, so there's cryptocurrency. I'm not gonna explain that shit. You know, Bitcoin, whatever. If you don't know what cryptocurrency is, I don't know how to explain it to you. Basically, it's an online form of currency, and it's backed by hard drive power. People mine it, quote unquote, mine it by dedicating their computer servers to help run it. You know, and out of that, they get a little bit of a kick of money back. So people make coin by mining coin, but people also make coin by trading it, by purchasing it. And it's kind of like a stock in that way. The big one's Bitcoin. Everyone fucking knows that. Elon Musk dropped like several thousands of dollars into Bitcoin. I think one Bitcoin's worth like $5,000 at this point. Like, they're expensive as shit. But when one person has it good, there are lots of competitors, and none of them can really compete. And especially this pathetic little bitch meme coin called Dogecoin, named after the funny haha yellow Japanese dog Doge. I don't know the origins of Dogecoin. I imagine it was a bad acid trip and some lines of code were put together in a perfect blend and made this beautiful coin. Basically, it was worth less than a penny at the beginning of the year, but after the GameStop crash / big uprising of the whole economy, everyone was like, hey, let's give a bunch of money to Dogecoin the same way we're doing it with GameStop and make it expensive so we can drive the price up and make a bunch of money on that shit. And I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting in on that. And I put $10 in when that first happened. Now, that was in, I don't know, January? When was that shit? February, January?
Yeah, January, February.
I put $10 in through my friend's account because Robinhood was being a bitch, and it still is being a bitch, wouldn't let me make an account until 2 weeks after the event happened. So I put money in Doge in a friend's account, $10. And I think the highest it spiked was about 10 cents, maybe 8 cents, and it stayed at 8 cents, going up and down every once in a while for various reasons. Last week it went up to, or last week or the beginning of this week, it went up to about 30 cents. Big ups. So my $10 has turned into $60 so far.
How you feeling?
I feel like I did nothing and earned money, and so I feel amazing. I feel better than any man could ever feel.
I'm gonna talk to you like I talk to all my friends in the old heads about cryptocurrency. You know how hard it is to fucking like translate that shit to like actual fucking dollar, right?
No, you can do it all on Robinhood.
Yeah, you can, but in the sense of if you don't have a Robinhood account, you are aware that you gotta like fucking just sell your stocks to just get actual money.
Yeah, well, it's not a stock; it's a coin. You sell the coin. You're not selling the stock.
Basically, you're selling your account to like get like actual fucking like $1 worth.
You're selling the coins in your account to get the $1 worth.
How does Robinhood work then?
Robinhood is just, it works like a wallet. It works like a crypto wallet.
Does it like just translate immediately? Does it not take a percentage?
I think it takes a small percentage. I would imagine it takes a small percentage. The thing about wallets and cryptocurrency is like to have the currency is like BitChain. I forget what it's called. Blockchain? Yeah, that's what it's called. So you can like track it to its origin, which makes it like I have the actual Dogecoin. You know, it's not a copy of it, you know. So you can track it back to its origin. And so you need a place to put that. It's called a wallet. And there are many different ways to have a wallet. There are lots of programs and shit. But Robinhood offers one. And Robinhood's really shitty, but that's what I purchased it on whenever it first all went down. Because it was the easiest one to set up. And my computer probably couldn't handle most of it. So Robinhood has my Dogecoin at the moment. Now, when it was spiking the other day, they halted the market on crypto trading because people were going fucking crazy, and Robinhood sucks ass that way. But my money is there right now. I mean, I could pull it out, but then I would lose going in on 10 cents. You know, I'd have to repurchase at 40, and I would not make nearly as much money if
my
this
friends are
bitch
currently
went
like
up.
putting in like fucking $500 into like Dogecoin and shit. I was like, oh man, I mean, good luck.
Some people made out like bandits, dude. Some people, one of Evan's friends, he put in like a fuck ton of money. He got like $10,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So like, is it for his job or like what's going on?
I don't know, but he made like a fuck ton of money on Dogecoin, on stupid meme, the dumb fucking dog's heads on the coin. D-Dub.
Well, now like people were like trying to make their own like currency. I've seen something called Sheesh Coin recently, and I'm like fucking hell. It's fucking. I thought that the fucking virtual card packs were fucking bad.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, they are bad. Well, everyone's just trying to make this digital money now.
Is digital money the
Fortnite,
future?
We should make Fortnite coin or V-Bucks.
V-Coin.
V-Coin.
Coin. Give me that.
It's got Jonesy's face on it.
The
Jonesy.
the $19 Fortnite car guy.
That's it. Yeah, I would put him on. I'll put him on Jonesy Coin, whatever we call it, V Coin.
How about you, Sly? Are you investing?
My girlfriend is in Doge. I forgot how many shares she has though.
Didn't she sell into Bitcoin?
She sold a bit into Bitcoin.
A bit? How much is a bit?
I
500.
don't recall.
Possible.
But yeah,
she
has
Bitcoin
money.
is like a super strong coin. Like it's the only coin that probably has any faith in it because like it just is worth so much money at this point.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna put money in Bitcoin, it's probably a sound investment.
You know what else? It's worth a lot of money.
What?
These fucking PlayStation 3 and fucking PS Vita games that like PlayStation's trying to get rid of.
Oh my God.
Okay. I hadn't heard about this. You were telling me about this today.
Basically what happened was PlayStation was about to take down the fucking PlayStation Store for the PS3, the PSP, and the PS Vita. And what happened was there was so much like clashback for doing that because like digital media is supposed to last forever, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what people say.
Why the fuck is it like ending now? Like you're like
I mean, everyone likes to be like, oh, you know, I have it on my console now. I don't have to worry about the disc. But then everyone's like, hey, how come I can't play the Scott Pilgrim game? It came out 8 years
pretty
ago.
bad.
And
Pretty
you know that's been fixed, thank God, because there was enough outcry about it. But you know, there's gonna be problems like that with digital things.
Very unfortunate. But at this point in time, pirating is just only going to get worse if if only distributors don't realize, hey, I do want to play this fucking game from 2004. Like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like super bad. And PlayStation actually realized this because yesterday, they took what they said back. They're like, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna keep the stores up, except for PSP. We don't care about PSP anymore.
No,
but PS Vita and fucking PlayStation 3, we're gonna keep those stores up. Sorry about that, guys. Whoopsie. So
Whoopsie daisy.
A lot of people who are still making games for fucking like the PS Vita and shit, like that's like fucking whole production. They had to figure out what they had to do. Their livelihoods were on the fucking line and shit. And PlayStation like just hit them with, oh, you know what, my bad. We're so like fucking like to give them all this stress.
Whoopsie daisy, guys. Sorry about that.
Pretty much the same thing with like you know, cops killing people, but we're not doing that. We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I don't want.
But yeah, like fucking PlayStation basically pulled a whoopsie, and they took it back. So
now
that's
remind
pretty
me, isn't the PS5 backwards compatible to a sense?
It's backwards compatible with PS4 games. Like PS3 games has to be played on like a streaming service, which isn't very good.
Mm-hmm.
But they're trying. I'm assuming that they're trying to do like an Xbox fucking gold type thing pretty soon. I'm not sure what's gonna happen to like, you know, PlayStation, fucking the streaming service that they have, but we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? It's just getting harder to play old games.
Isn't it called like PlayStation Now?
Yeah, it is called PlayStation Now.
PlayStation
and
Now.
Like you need to have a wired internet connection, and you had to hope that you have a stable internet connection, or else you're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah, because it's like live streaming a game. It's like Stadia.
Yes, exactly like Stadia. So like there is going to be some input delay. Do not play a fighting game on there, and like that's all I can tell you.
Yeah, you can play Sam Show on Stadia if you really want to.
If you want to.
If you really want. See, I think that's these streaming games, I really do think they're going to be the future, but it's not now. The future isn't now.
The future is not now.
The technology just isn't there yet. It's not ready. Like, America is barely getting, like, good internet for fighting games in general. You know,
we just got that. We barely got that.
Yeah, and it's like, you still have to beg for it. Like, companies have to change plans last minute to add it on. Because people are begging for it. And they're realizing, like, hey, maybe we'll sell more games if people can play it. Isn't that a crazy idea?
Pretty unfortunate. But for, like, the fighting game, at least fan base, the fact that they had to like beg for stuff is not like it's not fucking surprising. They've always had to so they can get things fixed.
Yeah.
And for internet, like that's always been like the issue with internet. Like fucking like don't get me started on 2006 fucking like playing fucking fighting games on the internet.
My god, that shit
you
was
weren't
ass.
there, Zach. I'm not sure if you were there or not. That was pretty bad.
I remember playing Brawl online, and it wasn't even. It didn't even
God.
work.
No, like that's not even the pinnacle. You should try Tekken 6, that one that came out on PS3 online. Oh my god! Like you can't even fathom like how much like you will drop in connection.
You want to talk? I remember Street Fighter 4 online on a 3DS.
What?
Yeah.
That was a thing?
That was the first 3DS game I bought because I didn't know anything about fighting games.
Street
but
Fighter
I was
4
like,
the 3DS in general just sounds like really fucking bad. Like,
no,
I don't know.
they had to have,
I remember that, but I didn't know it had online.
It did have online, and
How did it go?
it was dog shit. Like it was just choppy. It was
Break it down for me. Like how was the game and like how was fucking like.
Okay, so that was like the first fighting game, like real fighting game I started to play, you know, and I was like, oh, I want to play this game. It sounds fun. And the roster's like ginormous already because it's like Ultimate Street Fighter 4 Deluxe, new game plus with Dante from Devil May Cry, whatever. And it's on a 3DS, you know, so it's already tiny to look at. It's hard to do inputs, so they have buttons on the touchpad for your special moves if you want. So you can press those as shortcuts. They're like shortcut buttons.
Yeah.
And other than that, it runs just about the same. It's in 3D.
Who did you play in that game?
Who did I play? I played El Fuerte.
Oh, dude. They should bring him back. That guy was dope.
Yeah, I really liked El Fuerte. And I played him, and I didn't play that game a whole lot. Because, again, it was on 3DS, and I really couldn't play with anyone because no one else had it.
Oh, I thought you like matched.
No,
like you didn't match with anybody. I was gonna say I had to know how that went.
I
like,
bet it would have been kind of fun on like road trips and shit, but like no one else wanted to play fighting games that I knew. That was my sad existence in middle school, high school. Is no one wanted to play fighting games. They wanted to play like shooter games or other shit, which I did.
Yeah,
but I was always like, oh man, I really want to play this game, but there's no one to play it with, and the online sucks. But now there's good online.
Yeah. Dude, it's so weird how like people actually would like play some games online like that.
Yeah.
And like be completely okay with it. Like we really have come a long way.
I think most of those people just haven't experienced like good internet, and like once they do, they're like, "Oh my god, this is what we could have been." Like I feel like they're like just think it can't get any better. I thought that for a while, you know. With like Tekken 7 when I first started, I was like, yeah, you know, it's online. It's what you gotta deal with. And I heard about GTPO, and I was like, it could. I mean, how much better could it be? And then you play like Skullgirls, or you play Killer Instinct, or you play any of these other Mortal Kombat now.
Bro,
like holy shit.
I will say, like Killer Instinct is amazing. Like even if like someone's connection is just dog shit, inputs still just come out like. Whenever you expect them to, instead of having to wait like a 10-frame delay.
That's crazy. You know what's even crazier is Strive, because they were revealing on the thing that they had the frame rate locked in at one frame difference for all online matches. So even if you're playing someone in fucking Japan, it was still locked on one frame, and it played awesome. I played people in Japan a lot.
It's awesome. So, how was your experience with Strive? Like, did you get your shit kicked, or did you learn some things with new people?
When I first started, because I was playing Xrd a lot to get ready for Strive, and so I was like, I had the Xrd. Oh, I got to play really fast, and I got to do big combos, especially because I was playing Millia, which Millia is all cross-ups and combos and shit.
Yeah, isn't this game like a lot more like slowed down?
Oh yeah, it's a lot more heavy footsie based. Which I like a lot because I feel like it evens the playing field for like new players because they don't have to memorize long combos, and I know people like that. You can still memorize long combos. There are still long combos in the game, and they definitely do damage.
Yeah, it's just like you still get rewarded pretty well for.
Yeah, you get rewarded for thinking and for like feeling out people and juking people. It's a lot more mind game, which I like. I love in fighting games. I love mind games. This is why I love Tekken, because there's a lot of like.
It just sounds like you like
feeling
being
back and forth.
rewarded.
Yeah, yeah,
Most
and
fighting
it's super cool. And so, but I was playing really fast paced and unsafely, and I was getting my shit pushed for a long time. And
Yes.
I was playing Milia too, and Milia's fun, but I wasn't singing with her. But then I started playing. I was like, well, if I want to just go all out, who should I? I should play someone stupid. So I played Mei, and I was having a lot more fun, just throwing throwing anchors around.
I think you'll be fine.
No, I was having a good
have
time.
you guys?
I was in. I forgot which floor. I was in floor 5. I got to floor 5.
Ooh. Are you guys looking forward to the new King of Fighters?
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, I am.
Uh,
The newest,
especially 'cause it has good internet.
the latest
How
character.
come you guys didn't play the fucking last one then?
Because it didn't have good
I
internet.
thought you guys, I thought
14,
you guys were
14
fans.
wasn't that good.
14
King of
wasn't
Fighters
good.
scares
Oh.
me.
What does it do that scares you?
It's the heavy input, and I just don't know all the KOF mechanics. There are a lot of deep.
So the problem is for me is the seesaw. Like I hate fucking seesaw controls.
seesaw controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, seesaw is in like
pretzel motions.
yeah, like you gotta like
Oh.
back down, forward, back down, fucking type shit.
Yeah, they're weird. Yeah, and some of the combos are so strict too.
Yeah. Honestly, to me, I don't think it's the inputs that I mind. It's more of like the jumping inputs that you have to worry
Oh
about.
yeah, they're like 4 different weird jumps.
Yeah. That's what I'm also scared about some characters. But I mean, I'm still willing to learn it. It's just a lot more like that's like not professional level, but it's like compared to like these other easy mode fighting games, this is like a lot harder.
This is some like they're not making it for casuals. King of Fighters. King of Fighters is made for like some hardcore motherfuckers.
Well, maybe if they like the game too.
Or
Yeah.
maybe they'll simplify this this time around because I mean
Nobody
that's
likes the King of
completely
Fighters
crazy.
series anymore, guys. Hate to jot that down.
There's
to
like
you.
a whole bunch of South American countries that love King of Fighters.
Yeah, the old ones. They don't like the new games.
No, I think old heads are liking this new one.
You should see the amount of people like fucking like getting Neo Geo emulators to fucking play King of Fighters fucking 2000. Like fucking.
Bro, I'm playing
That's-
2002. It's got rollback netcode.
All right, why you playing like it does? Like fucking. like,
I suck ass at that game. I get my shit pushed in every time I play because everyone who's been playing that game has been playing it for 10 years.
I mean, you know who else is pushing in shit?
Who? Yeah, who, D-Dub? Who? Finish your sentence.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to
So
what D-Dub's gonna say.
there's an internet personality named EDP
What does
445.
EDP stand for?
It stands for Eat That Pussy
Yo.
445.
And we will refer to him as Eat the Pussy 445 for the rest of this.
For the rest of this podcast, we
'Cause we're
will
not
refer to him
bitches.
as Eat That Pussy.
Eat that Pussy 445.
Matter of fact, you misspelled his fucking handler in the description, but I'm gonna let you slide.
That's fine. Who cares? No one reads
Who
that
cares? Who cares about
No one reads
a
that.
fiddler? Yeah. Nobody reads how fucking awful your descriptions are.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I've only just started like writing down what we actually talk about. I think in some of them I would just write like a threat or just something random.
Whoa, man, you can't be doing that, man. What's wrong with you?
I think I would write like I had it up to here or something like that.
You know what else? You know who else had it up to here?
Eat the Pussy 445.
No, fucking
Oh.
fucking he's still walking, fucking. But apparently, like, I don't know how this happened, but like, apparently, like some like knockoff To Catch a Predator type deal
Mhm.
did a fucking gimmick on fucking Eat That Pussy, and fucking like now he's outed as a pedophile.
Yeah, yeah. All right. all right.
I'm not gonna use that keyword here a lot, but fucking like
A
that is
pedophoric.
what happened.
Mhm.
And I'm not surprised by this because he's already been outed as one last year. Fucking there was like fucking screenshots and like people like literally like showing evidence that
Yeah,
he was.
and but he played it off. He was like, "Oh, I knew what was going on, and I just did this as a."
Oh,
prank."
okay. So like I didn't even know that part. I didn't know
yeah,
you
yeah.
was
Because I
playing it
remember
up.
the last controversy. Because and he was just like, there wasn't a lot of evidence at the time. There was just screenshots and he said she said. He said she said. And,
the screenshots were pretty bad to like the part like to the point where he can like play it off as a joke. He literally said, and I quote, "Man, I don't care if she was 14, 15, 2, or 1, fucking show me some titties." And fucking, like, I'm not sure if you can like misconstrue that into a joke or not. But
he said it was a joke, and a bunch of people believed him. And
it was played off, and people were still using memes of him, and laughing at him, to this day. Now people are using memes of him, and it's up to Catch the Predator fucking footage, and people are making fun of him to the max. I don't think he's gonna bounce back from this one. I think his career is
now
for
you
sure
say that,
over.
but I was seeing some of the people making jokes and shit, and I was going through comments, and there were still people saying like, "Oh, this isn't true." There's like shit still around this. What happened? Let me explain what happened exactly.
Okay.
That he even got caught. So these people on YouTube follow the footsteps of Catch a Predator, and they do justice in their own hands without the help of law enforcement, where they just pretend to be minors on the internet and like fish for pedophiles. And they're like, "Oh, come meet me at my house." And what actually happens is they're there with cameras and masks and shit, and they confront these.
Some of them are staged, and
some of them are
staged.
Some of them are obviously YouTube clickbait, and so they go out and they're like, "Hey, you came here to meet a little girl. What the fuck's wrong with you? You fucking asshole!" And they confront them. There have been people who have like hurt themselves or tried to commit suicide afterward, and like on the scene, they get caught. Or there have been like altercation with violence, so it's not a very popular thing. It's kind of vigilante and stuff like that. But these people set up a sting for Eat the Pussy 445, and he came to the place, and it was a really awkward fucking video of him just like walking around with his phone out, just kind of trying to deflect everything. It looks pretty bad on.
Eventually, he did get down to the point where like he was like agreeing to like all this shit that like he got caught for. He's like, "Yep, that was me."
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but there are people that are still defending it. I think people are defending it mostly because they really like the guy and they don't want it to be true. They don't want every single person that makes content to end up being a pedophile, which
they don't want him to become Immortal Man, and
here we
go. That's where we're at with this. We as Chillcast keep bringing up Mortal Man, the Kendrick Lamar song, because the main chorus of the song is, "When shit hits the fan, are you still a fan?"
Yes.
And Zach always likes to bring up the quote fucking of the MJ quote. Would you like to quote it now, Zach?
Yeah. So in the song he talks a lot. The basis of the song is that when things go wrong with like your idols or your heroes, are you still going to support them? And the example he uses a lot is Michael Jackson being accused of diddling children. And at the time of making that song, like a bunch of these programs talking about how he actually did do that hadn't come out yet. And so Kendrick Lamar, he said, "That man made Thriller. You think he touched those kids?"
And I'm not sure if he still like rides that narrative or not.
Well, you should ask Kendrick Lamar, is he still a fan?
So bringing up Mortal Man, yes. We're now at that with Eat That Pussy.
Yes.
And we've been there with like other fucking fellow celebs.
Now here's the thing about Kendrick says when shit eats the fan, you think you're talking about minor controversy, like something doesn't look good, maybe like, I don't know, they say something off color and they really didn't mean to, or they get caught with embezzlement, like a crime,
Yeah.
This is immoral. This is pedophilia. It's really hard to make any excuses or be okay with that.
So we talked about this with fucking Pro Jared, fucking Ethan, who were like who realistically didn't do nothing wrong. It's just like fucking more of like their characters have been like corrupted by like shit that they've done, right?
Yes.
And then we have actual
they're just
diddlers.
kind of assholes.
Yeah. And then we have actual diddlers like fucking like I don't know, one of the Doe brothers or some shit. Fucking, I forgot what it
The
was.
Doe brothers.
The Doe brothers and fucking James Charles and shit, where like they're actually like fucking interacting with the grooming. At this point is like really fucking bad, and everybody. I feel like the worst people are gonna get fucking like caught for that. And I'm not ready.
Well, what's his name? Pyrocynical. You know, he.
Matter of fact, our fucking last podcast we talked about Dan when fucking like. Grooming.
Oh yeah. People are getting accused from grooming left and right, dude.
And like that.
It's a really easy thing to frame.
Very easy, because like you can fucking some 12-year-old kid right now probably has DMs from like their fucking favorite fucking celebrity, and like one day they're gonna think, you know what, I want some money.
Yeah.
And fucking like, and it's super bad on like how that shit works.
They're like,
but like,
Pyrocynical had furry
furry fart expansion fetish.
Vor expansion fetish role play with me when I was 12. And he's like, oh my god.
But for Eat That Pussy's case, I'm not sure if he actually diddled children or not, but he is like showing very heavy signs that like he's down to do so.
The big difference with Eat the Pussy is he actually went to a public place to meet a child.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know if he's like done this shit in the past or not, or like,
yeah.
If he's like actually
in this case, this isn't just like some screenshots or all. This is like real shit.
P bad. Are you still a fan?
Am I still a fan of? Probably not. No.
So like, why'd you insert a probably?
Until we have extreme, definite evidence.
Do you think he's gonna defend himself? Do you think he's gonna release content after this?
I don't know.
I honestly,
that man is a psychopath already. Like he's
probably gonna make some like pity apology video, or if not, just not doing anything at all.
I don't know. He definitely should make an apology video at all. I feel like he should stay far away from that.
Like, honestly, anything that happens could happen. He could, like, just disappear forever. He could make a video being like, yeah, I am a terrible person. I'm never going to make a video again. Or he could double down, or he could apologize. I never
seen a black man fucking apology video before. So, like, this is going to, like, fucking be, like, something different.
No, you have to be wrong, right? Let me think.
No, like, fucking, I'm sure that there's a bunch of, like, fucking story time channels. But fucking, like, those, you know, those fucking shitty, like, fucking couples channels. Like, fucking,
Jane
like.
Animations.
No, I said those couples channels.
The most popular black person in the world, Jane Animations.
Jane Animations is Asian. What the fuck? What are you doing? You're not being funny right now.
I'm not being funny.
This would have worked if you were funny. This would have worked if you were funny.
Okay.
Sly, what's your take?
Not a fan.
Ooh.
To be honest, like I just kind of like fell out of that anyway. Like he made good, like. He used to be like pretty funny and like unique, but he just kind of did the same like cookie cutter bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest.
I just see reaction videos.
Yeah, he's a funny reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I don't think his reactions are going to be used anymore.
No,
I'm not sure how like
people are still going to
I'm not sure how like I'm not sure how reaction fucking channels are like, not channels, but like fucking like people who make those reaction videos and shit like that. I'm not sure how their morals lie.
They don't have morals. That's first and foremost, they don't. So they're probably going to double down, if anything, because it's offensive now.
Yeah, you're right.
I've been seeing so much content of just that video of him like walking around with his phone. People already making reaction shit to that.
That'll probably be like his only reaction thing that people are going to use now.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys is, who's next?
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Who's next?
Who's gonna be next Diddler, the next rumor, and it's gonna be somebody super important. It's gonna be somebody that we follow. Like
Lil Nas X, count it.
That's gonna be fucked.
No, that would be fucked up. Yeah, that's probably not true.
That's gonna ruin his everything, bro.
I mean, this is a hard question. It's just drawing names from a pot at this point. You know,
I like the submission of Lil Nas X, but by the way, like fucking his song got fucking pulled from streaming services.
What? That's stupid.
We don't have enough time to discuss it, but like yeah, like fucking yeah, like apparently like
Do you remember when they pulled Broccoli by Drum featuring Lil Yachty because he said, if you touch my game, we gonna turn this shit to Columbine?
No, I don't know this.
It got pulled for like a day because everyone thought that was really offensive of Lil Yachty to say that.
Oh, well now everybody loves Lil Yachty. He's just like some dude now.
Yeah,
He's next.
he's just the funny, nice guy. He was in the Joji album. He had Oliver Trees in a song.
Oh, you love Oliver Tree.
I do love Oliver Trees. I have a T-shirt with his faces on it.
Oh, do you like Joji?
I do like Joji. I liked his last album. Did we ever talk about his last album? It was good.
Do you like Chef?
I don't know if you listen to music
love
anymore,
Chef.
Zach.
I listen to music. Music's been slow this past year.
I've been wanting to talk to you about music, but I know you don't listen to albums as much as you do.
No, I
anymore,
do,
so, like,
but I've been listening to older albums because, I would listen to things as they came out, and I realized there's a bunch of old shit I haven't listened to. And when I say old shit, I mean shit from like 2010.
are you aware that Tyler, the Creator, and Kendrick Lamar are dropping this year?
Yes. Well, I mean, Kendrick Lamar, they say he's dropping every fucking year.
They both have a tour in the UK this year, and they're both like main eventing, which means that there's no way that they're not like dropping new shit.
They
it's
let
like
Tyler
fucking,
in the UK now.
yeah,
Remember, he used to
that,
be banned from everywhere.
that was like 2 years ago, Zach. Fucking
I know,
we
I know.
talked
It's
about.
it's just so funny that everyone like changed their mind on Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, man.
Like he got banned from Australia, he got banned from Austin, he got banned from the UK, and now he's a big time dude, and everyone's like, "Come on, man, come on, we're cool, we love you, Tyler. Come on, say the thing about raping pregnant bitches. Come on, for old time's sake."
And tell your friends you had a threesome.
Tell your friends, yeah, like he's a big time celebrity now, so they would love him, and he's not just some little rabble rouser with a small cult following.
But yeah, take a look at that poster and fucking fucking
Dang.
The
Yeah, it's just like-
baby.
Oh my god! Oh my god! No, we're not doing this.
Let's
We're not doing
go.
Let's go.
Lil,
Go fuck. Go ahead.
who else is in here? There's a good lineup. Lil Uzi
Ski
Vert,
Mask is cool.
Playboy.
Judging from like those main eventers, fucking that you see, like, do you think it's gonna be like fucking like drops that happening, or do you think they're just gonna go and like perform their old shit?
I don't know.
I say
I
definitely
see.
bunch
We're
of
in an
old
exciting
shit. 'Cause
time
I
for
mean,
music right now. I really do think that.
and then this is like kind of like the first like big like festival in a long time.
Yeah, for a
So-
lot of these artists. See that's another thing is I think a lot of artists just want to go out and perform right now. Regardless if they
think
have
that
new
too.
things, I think people were
Kendrick was
like,
supposed
I
to
want to
drop
go out.
last year. Kendrick was supposed to drop last year though, and like he canceled it due to like he can't fucking do concerts to capitalize on the drop. So like
Well,
now
if you remember, Kendrick kind of was quiet for a while. I think one of the bigger things that he did as of late was that feature in the Busta Rhymes album for Look Over Your Shoulder, which was awesome.
I forgot about that.
That's a great fucking song. And I mean, I hadn't heard from him in a while because he used to feature on everything. You couldn't stop Kendrick Lamar from featuring on a song. And then he disappeared. And that was like one of the bigger things I saw him come back on was Look Over Your Shoulder, which was a great return to form, if you ask me.
Let's go.
I love that. Let's go. Yeah, he's gonna be on the baby album.
Thank you.
He's gonna say,
People are
"Let's
definitely
go."
gonna meme the baby though.
Yeah,
Hey, I
the
got-
baby. They should make it a baby car, and Kendrick Lamar's like driving around in it, rapping,
What does that to do with Kendrick Lamar?
because he's gonna feature on the baby album.
Zach, do you want to come with me to Dublin to fucking watch these concerts, bro?
To Dublin.
Yo, Dublin? That's sick.
That's
Yo,
it's named after you. Are you like the prince?
No, just
Dublin.
fucking
The
Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin,
Dublin, Ireland.
I didn't know you were
Come
Irish,
on.
dude. That's cool.
That's not. You're not funny.
It's like the Demo Man. Oh man. Yeah, let's go to Dublin. I'm down.
Yeah, let's go to Dublin.
Talk about Matthew McConaughey.
Do you want to talk about Matthew McConaughey?
He got elected.
You
He
gotta
did not
talk
get
about it.
elected.
You know more information.
I thought
He's
this
gonna
was just
get
interesting that Matthew McConaughey was like, I want to be governor of Texas, because everyone's. I mean, he's from Texas, He graduated UT,
But
go
he was also
Longhorns. Matthew Perry? What?
Fucking Matthew McConaughey. He was also in Magic Mike.
He was in Magic Mike. He was in Dazed and Confused. He was the old man who was hitting on people in high school. That was his character.
We seen his balls and dick a couple of times. So
We've
like
seen
honestly,
we've seen his ass around. I think famously he didn't wear cologne or shower for a little bit. He was a big hippie, and now he wants to be the governor of Texas.
out of everybody, honestly, I'm glad it's him.
He was polling 60%,
Oh,
so he's doing extremely well.
so like, is it possible?
It's actually possible, and you know what else is possible?
I can see it.
He's nuts.
What?
Ha, bye.
No, you can't. You can't end the fucking podcast